I'm your Mustache, and welcome back to Elisa Wars. Or rather, in this case, welcome to a semi-new-ish account. Disclaimer, main and alt are completely fine. We'll just be testing with what it's like for a new account entering the game. The difference is, I'm not going to level anything up, so we're going to have to fix, go through the tutorial and quickly fix my control setup as well, which is also going to reveal how I actually use my controls. Right now, I'm just using the mouse to get through this thing until we get everything on screen, and then there. Okay, this is all we need. So yeah, this is an emulator made by Google itself, or Google Play Games. So I've already set up the things I use, but in this case, I'm just gonna have to line them up accordingly. This is in the middle of the screen. Oh, the taunt button looks to be missing, but I think it's supposed to be roughly around here, so yeah, the Megazord, other Mega should be right there. There we go. I can also just reveal it at all times where they are, so it should be fine. Let's get through this, and I can just press the button. We'll get rid of the game music soon. Never end up using it. Do that, and arrow assault. What? So we'll be speeding through this. Everyone has to go through this thing where it's good. Yeah, there's the assist. Same thing. Put that away. And now I'll just speed it up. I think as usual, arrow assault is just the most damage. We'll just do another one. Yeah, everyone goes through this. We'll be just rush through right through to when we actually get to battles, because this is the slow part. There. I think we should be fighting real players soon. For now, maybe not, but yeah, there we go. We'll reveal this one for no reason. We'll name it this. Oh no, right. Well, that happened. Yeah, okay, it sent that type of thing. I'm pretty sure that's a recent one that gave it to everyone, that notification, but yeah, let's go ahead. Musical. Now, I can switch on the screen turning dark during supers, but yeah, screw it. It also adds the distortion effect. You know, I think that's worthless claiming it, because it actually is a horrible idea, but at the same time, I'm not going to be leveling up any characters. I cannot unlock legendaries, and I will not be able to join any alliances. So for now, where are they going to give these type of offers? Billy. Yep, there's the usual. Challenges are available to play on level 1s already. I think they changed that a while ago. Now, in terms of characters, we'll see. We'll need to be able to get as low as possible with the, or rather keep the number as low as possible, even though technically playing a level 1 common is the weakest you can be at the same time climbing. A level 1 epic is still technically a level 5 common. And you cannot get legendaries because right there, see there? XP gain, 120. It is impossible to be level 1 with a legendary. Epics give you nothing. So we'll be fine there. Now, the strongest epic right now, yeah, we'll see if the game decides we'll drop the most broken one. But we'll use what we can. So slowly, it should work. But right now we don't have a block, so let's go to the traditional team. We need a breaker. I don't know why the tutorial forces you to use one of the worst combinations possible. Too many strikes and no blocks. Still, with this, maybe the common leader we'll be looking for is Trini or maybe Billy. Okay, I need lead more. Okay, that's gonna be a bit still before that one can be unlocked. Well then, we'll see how this goes. Begin the first one. If it's even gonna be a player. We go to the next league. Mission complete. And now we're actually gonna fight normal people now. Still not gonna unlock anything though. Still can't go there. This is League 1, so it got completed down there, so I have to open it. 2 shots for Danny. Okay. Well, go back to this assist. Useful enough. And I think we might be finding proper opponents now. Leo. Yeah, actually, him being on the loading screen has reminded me. Because of the Christmas giveaway that anyone did, we might be. This is a half of a trial to fight Leos. Anyway, since I'm on the right, this might actually be a proper player. Sorry to any victims, but we'll see what happens. Back away. You can land, and don't. Yeah, you really shouldn't have. It was a horrible idea. Special combo, interrupt. Fire cloud. And we're back away. Baseball? No. They're pressing buttons. See, more aggressive, an actual player. They just didn't name themselves. Anyway, Fate Bomb, shove!
KO, you win!
Do we get anything new? No. On to the next one, I guess. Someone actually swapped their other assist. They still don't have a block, though. So you better hit me first. That's not gonna work. Fire Cloud! Nope. No. We're gonna have to shove you away again. Don't use Jason. I don't know will that work, but fair enough. Go to your corner. At least this guy actually managed to block, which is good. Once again, no. Uppercut! Into the, here you go. And we're just gonna have to block their next strike. Or they use their only block. Yeah, no. We'll just ignore that. Fire straight shot. And X-spin. Yeah, you don't have another one.
KO, you win!
Danny. And they actually have Trini assist, so there's one of the useful ones we're going to be looking for later, but... Anyway, Fire Cloud! Another Fire Cloud! They didn't dash. Shove! Recover to 5, and you've been interrupted. Okay, expect Trini assist. See there? Newly buffed one dealing him... actually managing to catch. No. Alright, well, we got the 10 energy. We'll shove here without recovering, and we got a double shove. Daily triple. Not in range. Don't charge. Well, they didn't charge, but they just didn't have the ability to. And now they get interrupted. Just gonna back away. We do a simple forward dash and dodge all 3.
KO, you win!
Oh, hey! An epic leader.
2, 1.
This is not gonna be great. The fact that I was barely fast enough and still screw them over. Okay, straight shot. Right here. You hit yourself. Go back away. Don't get hit by the strike. Yeah, no. Come on. Yeah, you need to engage a little further than that. Fire Cloud. And I got another block. Okay, touchy combo. Once again. Fate Bomb. Shove. Back away. Please. I know everyone is starting out still, but This is a bit concerning. But actually not really. Why am I on? Billy! An actual dangerous character to an extent. If they know how to use him. They're gonna kick first? Nope. Okay, Fire Cloud. Nah, you got slowed down. You got slowed down so I can see it. Does your combo interrupt you? They didn't press the button, so we'll just have to back away. Nope. Okay. Well, at least it was kind of easy to read that, but at the same time, block it, beat bomb, shove them again. Well, you're getting very unlucky that I'm getting block spam. Another Taishi combo, and we're just going to have to disspin. That's the first victim.
Perfect. You win.
Can we make it to League 3? Pretty sure also those notifications are, in fact, false. Because... why certain Delphine didn't appear there. Like, that animation is completely separate. Yeah, the final end goal is to reach as high as possible while remaining at as weak as possible. League 8 is when they actually added everything possible to drop. Anyway, League 9. Yep. 9 more characters, and then League 10. The whole thing is, the moment you reach League 10, it's complete. The goal is complete, and you can unlock every character while remaining completely stuck as a level 1. I'm gonna get rid of the League 1, so let's see what we got here. Nothing. Okay, I don't know whether or not I can even unlock characters from that box. All I know is I'm probably going to make use of Geo Assist if we can acquire it, which we can actually do right now. Doesn't cost anything, and we only need 10 shards, so... in fact, there's no batch buying for a specific amount. Ish. There we go. Team is slightly stronger. A bit more health now. We're not gonna level up anything further. Even if it looks like we can't, we could level this one, but it's the equivalent of just putting GA in now. She's actually stronger than Zac. Just by being a rare. She's level 3, technically. Okay. Well, double blocks already. And they're not active at all. Okay. Well then. Spot Sledge. No use Putty. Well then. There's the blind side, but what about your 50-50 primary, which they likely don't even know they can cancel. Block. There we go. They've reset their energy. Are they going blind side? Yeah, there it is. Shove. And Taishi combo. You're still in the air. And here's a straight shot. Now we can expect another strike. Not the strike I was referring to, but I guess I'll block it instantly. Yeah, they've basically reset their energy way too often, so they have nothing. This spin! And they shove, poke them in the face.
KO. You win.
And someone's been climbing with just the base characters. Okay, let's see what we got.
Go.
Got your combo. FPS drops are here again. I question whether or not it actually even swapped to 60 FPS. Nope. No blocks? Or what? Yeah, that's not happening. Hey, cannon shot. Gotta mention that's a decent bit of damage. Avoid that one, and we can block. Okay, well, there goes their defense. There goes their defense. Shove them again. And punch in the face. Victim number 2.
Perfect. You win.
And that's... okay, well, at least it's a fully unlocked different team, but... it's still... you still don't have no blocks. Come on. Taishi combo! And straight shot. What's gonna be your first move? It seems like you guys aren't exactly trigger happy enough with pressing a button on round start. Taishi combo. Back to your corner. Gonna have to back away. Yep, there's, okay, well, you just broke your defense. Well, paintball, fire cloud, and we're back away. Another Trakina. Okay. Well, you get shoved. Fair enough. Yeah. There you go. Man, game is not helping them. They gain the worst of the assist. Well, we spin. We don't need to use the assist.
KO. You win.
Okay, next box. Did we get anything new? No. So this night assist swap. Question is whether or not this is... I question whether or not this one is a bot. Especially with such a basic name. But we'll see. We shall see. Staichi combo. Very much no movement, but... Just press the button, dash forwards. Okay. Anyway, shove you again. Actually, Tatum can hear their button. No. Okay, this is a player. Normally, we should be able to hear when a button gets pressed. But that's normally a giveaway that it's a bot.
KO. You win.
Okay. That is... Well, at least they have, yeah, there we go. They have a decent bit of health. Momoso, Koda. I don't know why I forgot that he's actually a rare assist, though. So in terms of what this match is, that is just a bunch of level 5 comments right there. Nope. Straight shot, fire. You're actually watching. Sadly, though, not good enough. I get a shot. Yeah, back away. Here. Yeah, you hit the block. Here's a feint bomb. You get shoved. Don't press the strike. Very much good enough. Time delayed, but your defense is broken.
KO. You win.
And we've basically been sent back into Shiba Grove. This guy actually has a block this time, but still not trigger happy to actually press a button. This spin! Well, you're standing, but you didn't stop it. It's out of range. And that block might have been in their primary slot. So, push your combo. Straight shot. And with that, we're going to shove you. And touch your combo again. We're not going to reset energy just yet. If anything, they're going for an aerial assault. They landed, so now we lost it. They prevented themselves from becoming another victim. And please use your assist. You need to rotate it out. No one has any armor yet. Just because of the talent trees. I'm ignoring that. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
KO. You win.
Anyway, there. Made it to the next league. We are now in Shiba Grove, which means Trini can be unlocked. Specifically the leader. "40 seconds until the next box," and we got these offers constantly appearing. They really made it more so of the newer characters. Yeesh. Can say one thing, this is based on when you log in, so I was lucky enough to get a Gia assist to help out in terms of slightly more HP. But then again, I haven't had any close matches yet. 14 seconds. Let's see what we have here. Just morphers as an option. There's no option to join an alliance. We played 15 matches, is what it claims. I believe a few of them might have been bought after a certain amount. Like, these ones are obvious. This is probably a player. All of them are saying they joined, but yeah. Let's see. League 2. No. Well, at least it basically doubled the amount you get, so... Ow. Got League 4. So it gave me a free bit of crystals there. Okay. Also, wasn't I supposed to have 200 crystals to start? I feel like something happened. I feel like there was a... It's odd to start with 0. Normally you would have the premium currency a little higher than that. Doesn't seem right. I think for today, we'll just reach halfway to where we need to. Because once we reach a certain league, it's going to be a lot harder to actually fight. So, for today, we'll end off in League 5. We need 400 more medals. And then that's about it. Okay, that's exact. Well, I think this is a bot. Something tells me this is a bot. Especially with those exact medals, and then... but they are a bit fast, but let's see if we can hear their cards. Yes, we can! We can hear the cards. This is 100% a bot. That same sound is played during raids and during the start. When you actually listen to a regular match, you can just not hear any cards being played. But maybe it's random. But it's being quite aggressive, so nah. Maybe it's not a bot. Maybe it's not.
KO. You win.
Scratch that. We will know when it's a bot. This one's not. Most of the time, the bots was perfect medals at exactly an interval of something like 100. In this case, we're actually only 4-3 because you can't load the bots' profiles. Big spin. That's your primary, but now you have nothing but breakers, don't you? You really should have used that earlier. It's not a good situation for you to be in, Tricky now. Nope. You have another block? There we go. Sadly though, that does so little damage. You get shoved. This spin. And Fate Bomb again. Good job, but I recovered a 3. Anyway, just back away. Not in range. And now you get kicked in the face. This was a player.
KO. You win.
Okay, that's an even 60 there, but it's likely a player. Plus, you can't hear their cards anyway, so... Fate Bomb! Fire Cloud! Okay, and next spin. Go ahead and press your strike. You tried. Back away. Lost that one. And now you just get shoved back to your corner. Go back away again. And not to mention the teleporting there. It is slight bit of slight weak connection there. But it still says it's online. So we just back away. Come on. Try and zone you off. We spin. Really? Oh, there goes the FPS again. You get both.
KO. You win.
Okay, no blocks, but they are a full rarity. Other than Danny. That assist is a common. Yeah, there it goes. Come on, dodge. I'm going to need a block, yep. See whether or not we can actually get through this person. Nope! We'll have to play it the usual way for every one of these types of setups, you could say. Yep, there we go. Fate Palm. Nope, touchy combo. And since I am a strike every character with dedicated strike slots, the game is not helpful with their block spam. Okay. Touchy combo. Okay. You are actively trying to do something here, game. Go ahead. Here we go. Alright, that's on me. And 9 HP. Yep. Another block. Fire Cloud. Alright, I guess we try and get away with strike spam. If the game will actually not do something. Come on. Nope. Fate Bomb. You're expecting a coda, if anything. But no. Someone had the health.
KO. You lose.
Well, it looks like we just quite literally hit a wall of blocks. This character is not that effective at energy regen, so when it comes down to it, our opponent just did not break. No block assists. Gets block spammed. That and Feint Palm is quite a bit slow. Want to get away with the recovering energy? You're going to have to hope of not to rotate after Taichi combo. At least then you can maybe hit them first if they just happen to have a faster card. Come on, Feint Palm again. And Taichi combo. So it's now it's just primary spam. This man. There's your block. And we just got to back away. There we go. Nope. No breakers for you. Get punched. As I said, we're looking for Trini.
KO. You win.
Okay, got an epic leader here. With a block assist, so... What's it gonna be, Goldar? Yep, there it is. Got a feint bomb. I'm first. And let's see here. Fire Cloud. To the corner you go. Don't use... Yeah, as I said, don't use him. Get fired. Gonna expect an Andros, or... Yeah. So this is how it happens. This is just sad. They might have been original, but whatever they saw, yeah. Looks like assist spam is the only thing. Go to your corner. Get fired. And what if we just use this mid up? And high damage. Okay. No. Fire Cloud once. Fire Cloud again. How about another one? Back away. Yep, there it is. And that's her drop kick. Okay, you're getting shoved.
KO. You win.
Next box is here, and we might actually get let's see, 21 rares for a League 3. What does a League 1 give? We're gonna get a new leader, or we're gonna get a new rare assist. Wow. Also, it's only 5. Wasn't even gonna guarantee something. Well, last box is gonna be acquired here, and we'll open this one right at the end. Benny with well, only one breaker. Let's see what you got. This is nothing. Okay, we'll fire this projectile. And another Fire Cloud. I am not rotating. And you cannot charge at someone that just backed away. Stay out of range. Don't let them get closer. Okay, so it's retest assist. Go first. Recovering here. You're gonna be... Yeah, okay. Hey, didn't dash. Well, if you don't block this one, you're the next victim. Third victim.
Perfect. You win.
And there's a box. If I'm not mistaken, that's supposed to be number 11, was it? I can't remember which win you actually need for that. But in this case, we will be unlocking this, I guess, in the next video, because that's 72 crystals. So, yeah, I'll start unlocking it, and then we'll see it on the next day. Is that the same opponent, or is it just another common name with those things? They certainly don't have the other assist that the last one did, and where's my backdash? Game said no backdash allowed, and they get hit by a gold swing that just had to crit. You gonna use Billy? Okay, that did not forward dash again. Something. Okay. I think this is the first match where some big controls have been slightly ignored. But again, maybe I just didn't press the button well enough. Yeah. No, don't continue that. Don't try it. Don't even think about continuing that attack. Recover to 7. Shove! Dismid! There we go.
KO. You win.
Well, we've just been sent into a different arena. And there's a Leo assist. So this person does, in fact, have Leo leader. So it looks like you just haven't used Leo. They decided to use the assist and not the leader. Yeah, no. Go to your corner. This is what I mean. This is that's going to be the challenge in the later leagues. We're going to be fighting that. Yeah, as a don't even try it. Feint bomb. There you go. Go ahead. Press the assist again. I said the assist. You had the chance to hit me. You had. Okay, daze them. Here we go.
KO. You win.
Okay. The Goldo user changed to Jason. So it seems we actually have found some rematch opponents. Don't even think about pressing it. I'll be interrupting you if I see that Andros. Yeah, okay. And you can't do anything just yet. Feint bomb. We'll ignore this one. You clearly have no energy. Yeah. As I said, I'm over here with enough. I don't know about you. Yeah, that can be ignored. Get out of my corner. Snap, that's your combo. You've used your block, but we'll see about where your zero cost is. They're aggressive enough. They are aggressive enough. Paint bomb! Yeah, no. At least you tried. We'll just spin. We'll just spin. There you go. There should be rooftops, which means last match. Yep. You get a lot more medals when you win than you lose when you're climbing in the sub gem leagues. I'm not sure when it actually stops. We'll see when it does. When it becomes obvious by the medal count being similar to 30, then yeah. 23 minutes. And we can open now for 3, and then we can start unlocking this super morph box. There's nothing else that has appeared. League 4 offer is still the... Oh, League 5 is there. There. Tanya. Yep. Okay, so League 5 is Tanya. For comparison, these are technically $3 to $4, $3 to $4, 3 to 4 euros, roughly, is what that actually translates to. And in this case, I think we shall do one more. We'll collect this and see what we get. Well, at least we got a new rare assist, which will slightly get the health a little higher. Now we unlock that box, and yeah. Can I even replace? It is fire, and it's the old fire. Talent trees. Yeah. Those orbs have not dropped yet at all. Now slightly more HP. The team doesn't exactly change, it just becomes more expensive. So, final fight, get that last box. Ah, hey. The TJ. Well, I have slightly more health. I can set them on fire. I don't know why they decided to swap to that one, though. And let's see. I'll be setting you on fire this time. Lauren, set him ablaze. Same fire damage. Yep. Nope. No blocks for you. You're taking fire damage. And there's Leo. The only early levels is... Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. Is this really what people have turned into? And they can't think of anything else that has to be done. Yeah, listen. You will be turtled in this way if you think if you're just gonna think about pressing the assist. But then again, I literally just recovered to 10 at that moment. Unless maybe I've recovered it, but unless I waited just a bit. But even then, don't. It's not gonna be fun for yourself. Don't do that. This is why people leave. Yeah, this game is very unfun. I wonder why. Because you do the same thing. You're not interested to yourself. You don't discover anything. You just press buttons. Listen. Compared to what it could be, it's based on what the other players are constantly doing. The game can be ruined by a simple player base trying to do the same thing everyone else is. Well, this guy got kicked out. No wonder. No wonder it's the only loss for this one today. In terms of bots, we actually avoided them near the end. Like, there's that one. What's the name? Jason is, in fact... Looks like the same Jason. Three different assists. But it is. It's the same one. So yeah. For day 1 climb, I would say... do what we need to. Got to League 5. Corruption Zone, I believe, yeah, it leveled up a decent bit. Do we claim it, though, is the question. 675. What? 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 Oh no. I think I know what's happening. Corruption zone, corruption zone. Are these numbers wrong? Because the guaranteed shards are incorrect there. Okay then. What did Inway do? 262. Ah, yes. But okay, no, there is 235, but the common shards are dropping in their mounts, but there is clearly a problem there. How much was it again? 99 of those rare essence. Wow. Fine, we'll open the box. Apparently, something happened to these. Which basically means the corruption zone just does that. And the first box gave those. Okay, fine. Number 2. Okay, so apparently get to League 5 and then open your boxes. Or specifically the Corruption Zone box. It'll give you a ton of shards. But I'm not going to be making use of them. That's the problem. You know, that's technically the wrong Trini, but it's still useful. But I still need a block assist for that to work. So I did not get Sledge, instead I got Zandra. At least I got another rare assist, so we can replace Lauren already. So it's not as expensive. Maybe we'll see some other time. Because of the way this is, trying to climb with specific characters might be an interesting choice. Well, right now, if we want to be as strong as possible, we would have to use Danny alongside... Actually, no. Fault. Running these will mean no blocks at all. So it's this equivalent of running block assists with Danny, and then it's the exact same. Not gonna level up. I know I can spend some of the spare XP before getting to level 2, but we're not gonna be doing that. Instead, we end on this. 8,800. Nothing special in the shop today, other than getting G assist, so we'll see what happens. Other offers, League 5 is that. And we just looked at the rewards being completely stupid. I know Enway did something for Raid and Megazord events with these lower league bonus rewards, but the fact that it drops entirely after League 5. Like even the shards on the most common one. Coins, however, also drop. And the fact, okay, yeah, I got Merrick. Can I even get an? Okay, I can get other legendary shards, but Merrick dropping, really? But for now, like I said, I'm not going to be unlocking those. 200, yeah. They changed how the rewards work, and apparently League 5 is the highest for common drops. Certainly amount of shards to get within the first hour of the game. I've been recording for 59 minutes. It's about to be an hour. And this is what the account looks like without leveling. Though this is not the common thing, this is an outlier because skill does matter in terms of how you can manage your energy. And yeah, I got one loss. The rest of them, decent few bots. Not at the end though. And that's about it, because every time we see this, here's a bot. You can't look at their profile. It doesn't show up. is a regular player. See? Same with this one. This is a player, but this is a bot. Devin the bot. You can actually, the thing I mentioned about you can hear their cards being pressed, yeah, and then the Kimberly was a bot as well, which was very sad. Here I thought maybe there was an epic, but is she actually even unlockable? Is the question. Ranger Slayer certainly isn't. We'll sort by rarity, makes this easier. I couldn't even find Ghibli there. Well, she's somewhere unlockable. Like League 2, so we just saw the one opponent that could be found. But yeah, in the next video, we will be seeing what this can give, because it's League 4. So going by what they did with the redistribution of rewards. 45 epics and 40. Yeah, that's the third highest option. I'm not going to look at the others. It's probably on the middle ground of it. If anything, it's still the third. Of the closest leagues possible, it's the third highest there. But yeah, day 1 done. If you guys did enjoy the video, please make sure to give it a like, comment if there is something you'd like to see, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Don't miss anything, and your bonus code is in the description. Memberships are a thing you can become one and have the free streams at the end of videos to receive the latest thumbnails, as well as join the Redmond Ranger Alliance with priority. Now, to the next Founders video. Goodbye.